Hey, hi friends. I hope you all are doing great. Friends, today I will be sharing my experience on a Microsoft exam AZ 900, which is Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. So this is the exam that I have recently cleared, and I would like to share my experience and would like to guide you all in overall to clear this certification exam. So there is a link here. You can open up this link and you can see the passing score of this exam is 700 out of 1000, and what are the skills that are expected out of this exam are as below. So please note one thing, that this is just a foundation level of exam. It will not test your skill in depth. However, it is expected that you are aware of some of the cloud concepts, what are the various services, then what are the management tools, the basics of security, identity governance, policies, etc. And along with that, it's expected that you are aware of Azure cost management and SLAs, etc. So these are some of the things that are expected out of this exam. So after that, you can see, once I open up this link, it will bring up to this page. This is the page that I was talking about. You can go through that, and the cost of this exam would be, in India it will be around 3700, plus with GST it cost around 41 or 4200. We can either schedule it with Pearson VOE or Certiport. There are two options that we can go in order to schedule it. And after that, there is a, you can see here, download exam skills outline, which will bring up to this PDF. So I would recommend you to go through this PDF. Okay, it will give you all those details, what are the different services which that will be expected out of this certification exam. Okay, talking about skills that it measures, so there are several areas you can see on this page. Like, say, describe cloud concept will be having weightage of 20 to 25%. Then describing core Azure services like compute, network, databases, etc. has a weightage of 15 to 20%. Continuing with the next area is describe cloud core solutions and management tools. On Azure will be 10 to 15%. Then to describe general security and network security feature has 10 to 15% of the weightage. After that, it will be described identity governance, privacy and compliance features has 15 to 20%, and at the last, it will be expected us to describe Azure cost management and SLAs will be having 10 to 15% of the weightage. Okay, you can create your free trial account. So simply in the Google you can type Microsoft Azure free trial account, and this is the link. Again, I will be sharing this link in the comment section. You can pick it from there, and that will be bring you to the another page where you can open a trial account and do some trial, hands-on for say 12 months of that. There's some budget or some quota that is available, free quota that you can make use of. Okay, so for myself, what I did is, there's one link. This is examtopics.com. This is the website that I had referred for preparation. On this page, you need to search Microsoft AZ 900. This is the code of this page exam, and here you can see it got around 237 of questions. So you can refer this question for practice. Okay, just for example, let's go with the question number 1. So these will be type of questions, so you will get an idea what are the types of questions will be expected. So basically the exam timings are, it's around 45 minutes are allotted for 32 questions. So this differs, but normally for me it was 32 questions, and for time allocation was 45 minutes. Okay, so let's start with the question number 1. So we need to select yes if the statement is true, otherwise no. Okay, and these are the statements. Here I won't be able to select it because we need to just guess here, and there is a solution here. If we click on reveal solution, it will provide us what is the exactly answer. So let's see the first statement. A platform as a service, that is PaaS solution that hosts web apps in Azure, provides full control of the operating systems that host the application. So in order to answer this question, you should be aware of what is the platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and a software as a service, the differences between the three types of the cloud platforms, and how much, or which gives us the more control, and what is the offering different types of services for of the each. Okay. So here this is expect in this type in this question it asks whether PaaS will offer us the full control of the operating system. So the answer should be no in this case, because infrastructure as a service is the only platform that will allow us to create our operating system, a server, operating system, entire infrastructure, and that will give us the full control. On top of that, the platform will be built, and finally it will be software as a service. So the answer should be no in this case. Let's click on the reveal solution and see whether that was correct. I'm not going to continue on the second and third statement. Okay, so click on this. You can see statement, the correct answer is no. Okay, and if you go down, you can see a small description here. So it says platform, the answer is no, that is correct. A PaaS solution does not provide access to the operating system. The Azure Web Apps service provides an environment for you to host your web applications. Behind the scenes, the web apps are hosted on the virtual machines running IIS. Okay. However, you have no direct access to the virtual machine, the operating system, or IIS. This IIS is information service. Okay, so it says we don't have exact the direct access to the virtual machines, etc., which is the part of infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Okay, so that is for question number 1. These are the type of questions. Okay, then if we continue, let's continue, like say on question number 3. To complete the statement sentence, select the appropriate option. So there will be like these kinds of options as well, questions. We need to pick up correct option. So the question here is, when you are implementing a software as a service, that is SaaS, that is the short form. So in software as a service solution, you are responsible for. There are 4 options. Configuring high availability is option first. Defining scalability rules is second option. Installing the SaaS solution is the third option, and configuring the SaaS solution is the fourth option. So again, for this you should be aware what is the SaaS, that software as a service, and what are is the offerings of SaaS. So basically the correct answer of this should be configuring the SaaS solution, because if you consider the first three options, they are more kind of related to infrastructure as a service. Say for example, configuring high availability, then defining scalability rules, etc. These are the related to infrastructure as a service. Then installing the SaaS solution is something is also not, because SaaS, software as a service, will be a ready-made platform. It's kind of say an accounting system or billing platform. These are kind of services are offering from a software as a service. So everything will be installed and ready-made for use. We just have to access it. So the data and access are the only things which we are responsible when it comes software as a service. So the correct option of this should be configuring the SaaS solution. Okay, let's see what is the answer. Yeah, you can see the configuring the SaaS solution is the correct answer, and there is a description as well. When you are implementing software as a service, you are responsible for configuring the SaaS solution. Everything else is managed by the cloud platform, like underlying hardware, the virtual machines, operating system will be managed by cloud provider, that is Microsoft in this cloud. So the correct option is configuring the SaaS solution. So I hope you got the point. Okay, what types of questions are expected, and using this website we can complete, say, or up to like more than, I think, half of the pages are free. So in this case around 22 or 23 pages are free. We can refer the questions and try out. However, the further attempts will need a membership, paid membership. So you can Google search and try for some other free website which provides you the sample test guide to clear your Microsoft AZ 900 this certification exam. Okay, so you can go through that. Regarding certification details, once you are done with this exam, you will earn this certification, which is Microsoft Certified Azure Fundamentals. So this is the certification that you will get, and this is, once you have completed your exam, the result will be on the spot. So it will be an online kind of exam. You can choose a nearest test center, or you can, in a remote proctored way. If you have, say, your operating, it's basically you need a good broadband connection, a proper, desktop, or your laptop which has got your minimum, I guess it's Windows 2010 operating system, etc. If you have that, so you can even you attempt the exam from your home. And in order to schedule your exam, you can. Okay, yeah. And there is one more thing. So to prepare, there are two ways to prepare. Okay, so you can see here the online is free. You can learn these learning paths. You can go through that. You can just need to click on start button, and there are lots of learning here. When you click on show more, it will give you. And regarding certification exam, for scheduling, you can either go with Pearson VOE or Certiport, either whichever you find comfortable. There are also the provision to change the languages that you are comfortable for, and you can appear for the exam. For the regarding costs, this is in the UK, it's 69 GBP. However, for India, let me show you. Okay. It's 3696 INR, and there will be a GST additional to that. So for me, it was around 4200 with including GST. So you can think of, this, you will get an idea. Okay, like what will be the cost for this exam. Okay, and as soon as you give the exam, so you will get either pass or fail, whatever the result. There is a policy as well, test policy, so you can refer that, like if you say in case we need to reschedule it or cancel the exam. So for Pearson UV, you need to either reschedule or cancel the scheduled exam minimum 24 hours prior to your exact actual exam. Say you have scheduled your exam on 15th of, or say 16th of June at say 11 a.m. So if you need to reschedule it, so you need to minimum 24 hours before 16, like that is on 15th of June, you need to minimum before 24 hours you will need to either think of to reschedule or cancel the exam if you have the the plans to do that. Otherwise you won't be able to cancel it, and it will be like considered as the failed attempt, okay, or no attempt, like that. So you can go through this policy, so you can get a fair idea how it works. And if you have any further questions, just feel free to ask me on the comment section, and I'll be very happy to assist you all with this exam and the related queries. So please stay tuned, and thanks for subscribing. Okay, please share, like, share and comment to my YouTube channel, friends, and thank you. Happy learning. Take care. Bye.